In a recent interview, Alex Van Halen highlighted the unique chemistry that David Lee Roth brought to Van Halen. He explained that the band's dynamic often stemmed from the contrast between Roth and the rest of the members. "There was always tension between us and David," Alex shared. "We came from different worlds. David had a vaudeville flair, while Eddie and I were influenced by bands like Cream, Led Zeppelin, and Black Sabbath." Alex added that this unusual chemistry was a key factor in the band's success. Despite the challenges, it worked in a strange way, but we needed a mediator to make it happen. Without that, we wouldn't have achieved anything. In the same interview, conducted before Eddie Van Halen's passing, Alex Van Halen reflected on the differences between Roth and Sammy Hagar, Roth's eventual replacement. Speaking with Billboard, Alex said, "David was one of the 3 core members of the band. That's why, after Eddie passed, the first person I called was David. I felt it was the right thing to do, given our shared history and the bond our families had in the early days." He went on to describe how the band evolved after Roth's departure. "It wasn't the same band anymore. I'm not saying it was better or worse. We always gave it our all. But the magic was in those early years when we were experimenting and trying new things. David is extremely creative. 90% of it might be nonsense, but that other 10% is gold." Alex also commented on Sammy Hagar's strengths, acknowledging his great sense of rhythm and incredible voice, while describing Roth as more of a poet. Recently, Hagar launched the Best of All Worlds tour as a tribute to Van Halen, alongside former bassist Michael Anthony, guitarist Joe Satriani, and drummer Jason Bonham. When asked why he chose not to participate, Alex told Billboard, "I'm not interested. They're not doing justice to the band. They can do what they want. That's their business, not mine." In his new book, Brothers, Alex refrains from mentioning Hagar by name, referring to him only as another singer. In a recent interview, he revealed that the band had planned to record another album after their final show in 2015, but Eddie's health struggles prevented it. Eddie passed away in October 2020 after a long battle with cancer. "I wanted people to know that Eddie was courageous until the very end," Alex said. "He has nothing to be ashamed of. I wish he were here so I could say, 'Eddie, let's give it one more try.' I know he had it in him." Although the album was never completed, Alex and Eddie recorded one last track together, titled Unfinished. This song serves as the soundtrack for the audiobook version of Brothers.